Hey there, it's Erin with Time Saving Templates, and today I want to go through a demonstration of one of my templates, the VRBO Rental Income and Expenses Tracking Template. This one is specific for if you use VRBO, Vacation Rentals by Owner, and people book your rental through their website. This template involves downloading a CSV with all your data from VRBO, and then you can copy and paste your data into the template, and the summary page will automatically add up the totals for the fees, taxes, and income that you receive through that system. And I have several options right now. You can choose from 1, 2, 3, up to 4 VRBOs, and I also have the same thing available with Airbnbs. So let me get into the template. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to go over today the 4 property with the 2 VRBOs versions, and this is the summary page. You just name the property in the front. For properties that you aren't using, if they're just blank, just put something there. You can also hide them. If you highlight those columns, right click and select hide if you wanted to do that. Just because if you leave it blank, it'll start adding in some numbers there. And these are the different pages where we'll copy in the CSV from VRBO and Rental 1 and Rental 2. There's also a place to enter, if you have like a recurring monthly rent, you can enter it here and it populates each month for the whole year. Or if you have a recurring maintenance fee that's the same amount every month, you can select it from the expense categories, management fee, $250. And then you can also change it one time and select a date for the change, and it'll update that. You can also enter variable expenses here. Same thing, you select the category and select the expense category, and also you need to assign it to a rental property, and that'll automatically appear based on what you had entered in the summary page for the property name. And the amount and the month or the date if you want to track that. The summary is just all annual totals. So let me go into VRBO and show you how you can download the information. Log in to your account at VRBO, and you'll come here to the left to Reservation Manager and click on that, and then click on Payments, Download, and then we'll enter a date, 2017, submit, and then open it up, and it has a lot of data. Let me go back and just show you something. If you have more than one property through VRBO, you'll download 2 separate CSVs. So that downloaded this property, and if you need to switch it, select it here at the top. I've already downloaded the CSV for this one. So, okay, so back to the CSV that we just downloaded. You'll see it has these pound signs right here. That's just because the column's not wide enough for the information. If you put your cursor up here at the top and get that plus sign, it'll highlight everything, and then put your cursor in between one of the letters and double click it. And that should even everything out so you can see it all. And from here, if you want to save it, you go to File, Save As, Browse, save it somewhere that you will remember, and the Save As type needs to be changed to Excel Workbook, and you can change the name of it too. So now I had number 1 is Dawn. So let me start with Dawn, which is the first CSV I downloaded. So I'm just going to hold the Shift key and then scroll to the right all the way to the end of the data. And then I'm still holding the Shift key and then scroll down to the bottom of the data, and a Control-C will copy it, and then go back to the template, and a Control-V will paste it in. Everything should line up, and then the summary should be pulling in the rental income. The legal and other fees are the VRBO fees. Taxes collected, oh, that's my example. You get 2 blank categories. You could add something in here. And what I want to also show you is if you've bought the template more than a year ago, or it's been a year since you've used it and you're going to use it again, I always recommend that you double check the column headers. In fact, I have a note up here. Be sure the current CSV headers match the template headers. Okay, so how you compare the headers is you come up here to the top to view. Make sure you have the template and the CSV open. Come to view side by side and select the one you want to review against. And if it does that, I'm really bad about not closing out my side-by-side view. Just click this and it'll line it up. So now we have 2 split screens where we can double check that we have the same information in the CSV and in the template. So column A is reference ID, column B is reservation ID. So we're just going along and checking every few to make sure it matches. The synchronous scrolling is on. If you want to turn that off, just go to view and uncheck synchronous scroll. Paid by guest is P, your revenue, payment processing, payable to you. Okay, so everything lines up. That's all that you really need to do. So again, if you're interested in that template, head on over to timesavingtemplates.com and check out the property management section. I have a lot of other templates for property management as well. There's also other templates where you can just enter the rent directly into it if you don't want to deal with downloading the CSVs. Thanks again for watching, and come back soon for more tips on how you can save time with Excel templates.